For those who don't know me, my name is Dion, and I'm just so passionate about photography. It's all about chasing that perfect light, capturing a moment in time to cherish and share forever. Right, welcome back to another Lightroom classic editing tutorial. And in this example of today, this image was captured in the Kalahari Desert in South Africa of this group of Cape Vultures waiting on top of a camel thorn tree, and just below the tree is a kill, a fresh kill, and they're waiting their turn to go and finish off the carcass. So the first thing, a couple of comments. We need to crop the image. We've got a part of a vulture here that it's more than likely we're going to crop that out, and we've got quite a contrasty image with quite a lot of shadows. So we're going to just take it step by step, and the first thing we do is go into the develop mode here, and then we are going to crop. And to keep our proportions constant, we hold down the shift button and we just drag down like that and move the image. Do a little bit more, let's say there, and hit edit. Next thing I like to do is, what I generally do is always bring up the vibrance to about 30 and the saturation to just around 10. There's quite a lot of shadows in the image, so what we want to do is lift those shadows into the white side to just bring out the details of the vultures. You're going to increase the clarity to about there. Then what I'd like to do is really focus in now on the vultures. So I'm going to create a mask over here and select subject, and AI is detecting the subject for us, and it's done a pretty good job. It's added a bit of the branches here. We can remove that, so we just click on the mask, hit subtract, and we'll just use a brush to brush away these branches from the mask, because we don't want to edit that. It's a bit over there and a bit over there, a bit over here, like that. What do we want to do with this? Now that we've got our vultures selected, I want to really increase the clarity. Not too much, to about, say, 15. We want to even lift up the shadows even more, and possibly just drop the highlights ever so slightly. Go back into the edit mode. What I'd like to do is slightly work on the background, so we're going to select another mask. We hit plus new mask, and we're going to select background. So AI has done quite a good job here. Once again, it's missed out a bit there, so we'll just add in with the brush and sort of just add that back in there. And a bit around the feathers here. And what I'd like to do here is just reduce the exposure of the background ever so slightly. Right, to get out of the mask, we just hit edit, and what I'd like to do is denoise the image. We're going to just sharpen it up first here, and then we hit the denoise function here, and AI is going to reduce the noise for us. And there we go, the denoising has been completed. I feel that we can there's still quite a bit of shadows. I'm just going to lift up the exposure ever so slightly to there. That looks better. Possibly just reduce the highlights. And just to finish it off, we'll give it a outer vignette like that. Last thing I want to do is just check the colors, and let's really bring out whatever reds there are, oranges, yellows. There's no greens. We can possibly add in a bit more of the blue for the background of the sky, the agua, bit of the purple and magenta, and then the luminance that either makes colors brighter or darker. The red doesn't make much of a difference. I actually like lifting those oranges and the yellows as well, and we're just going to darken the blue a bit, and that's it. Really some basic editing tools there, but a big difference from start to end. So that's before and after, before and after. If you enjoy wildlife photography, stick around to the end. I'll share some of my best recent wildlife images taken in Botswana, South Africa and Namibia. Thanks for signing in, and see you soon in the next one.